Well, hello there, and welcome back to my Fallout 2 playthrough. This is the Restoration Project mod. So for this episode, we are going to go to the NCR to pick up a Power Fist. Apparently I missed a Power Fist I could have gotten there. Then we're going to swing around to New Reno to upgrade our Power Fist and maybe one of my companion's weapons. And then we're going to initiate a quest there to go to the Abbey. So that's pretty much it for this episode. For this episode, we're going to be exploring the Abbey. So that will be a new location in this mod. Alright, so first thing I want to do, I want to go to Vault City because we didn't pick up some stuff there. Alright, so actually let's go back to Vault Village. I forgot to show something off. So if I go back here and I go and talk to this lady here, thanks for everything. Be sure to stop by again once we expand this place. I'll finally have a working kitchen to cook in. Okay, so if we come back here after a month, a new quest will initiate if we go and talk to one of these people here. We just have to establish a trade route with this village and the other surrounding locations. So we'll do that later. As far as I know, these mole rats just stay here. I guess they protect the village or something. They're not very strong, so not very good protection. It's better than nothing, I guess. Alright, so let's see. I want to go to Vault City and I want to pick up some stuff from the vault. Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and skip some time. Gotta wait till morning because everybody's sleeping. There we go. So yeah, if I go up here, apparently you can upgrade some of your weapons if you talk to Valerie here. Yeah, what? Can you repair anything of mine? Doesn't look like you have much of anything that I could tinker with. I mostly do pistols, rifles, that sort of thing. So if we had some pistols and rifles, we could get an upgrade on them. So I know Vic, he has a pistol. He also has a rifle. But the upgrades for those weapons aren't very good. They just extend the magazine or the ammo capacity of those weapons. Do I want to talk to this guy right now? We'll talk to this guy later, Thomas Moore. He wants us to deliver a briefcase to someone in New Reno. Alright, let's see, I kind of forgot what I did here, in this vault here. I want to say, I already talked to, let me take a look. I already talked to that doctor back there. Let me see, deliver, okay, so yeah, I already talked to him. Let's see if I already got the resistant stuff he gives us. Yes, I think so. Okay. So we already did everything we could do with this guy over here. I'm going to go ahead and talk to this lady here. You see a thin young woman. She smells faintly of antiseptic. Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you around before. Are you a new citizen? Yeah, just recently got my citizenship. Well, welcome to Vault City, fellow citizen. We don't see many new faces around here. I'm Phyllis. What's your name? My name's Chris Rock. What do you do around here? I'm the resident medical assistant. I work for Dr. Troy. What do you think of Dr. Troy? Oh, Dr. Troy can be pretty strict sometimes. But all in all, he's a good man. Vault City's fortunate to have him. Well, he asked me to smuggle some drugs into the city for him. Let's not go with that one. Can I ask you another question? Of course, what is it you would like to know? Let's see, what do I want to ask her? What do you do here? Okay, we already asked that. Can you tell me about Vault City? Vault City? Well, actually, there's not much to say. I mean, I've been a citizen all my life, but there's not much to do in Vault City at all. Seems a shame that a beautiful young woman such as yourself can't find something to do in Vault City. So we can ask her on a date. We can get some experience for doing that. Pardon me? I couldn't help but notice you're an attractive young woman who couldn't stand to get out once in a while. How about you and I have dinner? Oh, well, I'd love to. Great, let's go. Thanks for the wonderful evening. And if we look down here, you quickly discovered Phyllis is rather dull and self-centered. You resolve never to date anyone like her again. So I guess sounds like the date was a bad one. What time is it? 12 o'clock. Okay. I guess they had lunch together. It's kind of early to have dinner that early. Let's see. Can you tell me about Vault City? Okay, so if we go with this option, nothing at all. Come on. Look, I know you're a new citizen and all, and I don't mean to throw a damper on your citizenship, but this city can be very dull at times. Dull? How so? I mean, have you noticed how similar everyone is? And old. Most of the seminars and extracurricular activities are geared toward octogenarians. I'm barely 25, and this city makes me feel like I'm 50. Speaking of old, I noticed there aren't any children in this city. Well, yes, actually, there aren't yet. I don't know if anyone told you yet, Vault City is a planned community. We're not due for another pregnancy cycle until a few years from now. A pregnancy cycle? Yes, pregnancies are permitted only during certain years established by the council. What if you get pregnant anyway? How would that happen? Last I heard, sex can make someone pregnant. Oh, you mean intercourse. Intercourse is still allowed outside of pregnancy cycles. Doesn't that make people pregnant? Oh, no. You see, our pregnancies don't result from intercourse. I'm afraid to ask, but I will anyway. Male citizens donate to the auto dock here in the vault, and the most favorable matches are chosen by the computer. Then the appropriate female citizen is seated by the auto dock. So we can ask her if we can donate. Apparently we can also say can I get my citizenship revoked? That's... Okay, can I donate? Certainly. We welcome your contribution. Vault City could use some fresh genetic material. Okay. Say, could I get a magazine or something? And we get 500 experience for just doing that. Your contribution is impressive. You yourself seem to be quite gifted. How do you feel? I can honestly say I've never missed the primitive charm of Arroyo more until this moment. So you have given Vault City a donation and introduced favorable genetic material into their community. And also we got a magazine. We got a cat paw magazine. We are collecting those. I'm gonna give it to, where is Solik? There he is.
What you be need?
I think This is our 5th one. Let's see. Yep, it's our 5th one. Let's go ahead and give him these key cards. I don't really need this. Alright, that's it for now. And also, if we go and look at this computer back here, we can find out about combat implants from this computer. Alright, we gotta use science on it, apparently. Although you have logged into Vault City Medical Database, the interface is difficult to understand. The database itself seems to be broken down into a series of archives. Search the archives for the location of vaults. Apparently we can learn more about, I guess, the locations of other vaults. You don't find any mention of vaults in the database. It's mostly medical information relating to anatomy, known diseases, treatments, drugs, and implants. I guess, so we don't learn anything about the location of other vaults here. Search the archives for any mention of the Garden of Eden creation kit. You don't find any mention of the GEC in the database. It's mostly medical archives relating to anatomy, known diseases, treatments, drugs, and implants. Okay, search for the medical database for anything of interest. You search the database and are amazed by the information contained in the archives. The current research being conducted in Vault City is fascinating, and their medical technology is beyond anything you have ever seen. Continue to search the archives. And we got experience for doing that. You spend almost an hour studying the archives. As you delve deeper into the database, you come across a series of older archives that contain schematics for some sort of combat implants. Study the implant information. The schematics detail an operation for grafting impact plates and thermal dissipating membrane to a human skeleton, granting the subject resistance to physical trauma and heat. It looks like a complicated procedure. Make note of it, then search the database for more information. Okay, so we can actually see an Easter egg here. I believe we gotta click on one of these options like 20 times. Let's see. Alright, so if we continue to search the database, let's see. You search the database again, but discover nothing new. Maybe if you search 20 more times, you might find something new. Okay, so it looks like we gotta search 20 more times. Okay, we were just kidding. There really is nothing more here. Maybe if you scoured the archives 30 more times, you might find something buried deep in one of the archives. Haha. Look, go play the rest of the game. You can't stay cooped up in here forever. Fine, keep looking, see if I care. Let's keep on searching. You're just wasting your time. Your intelligence is 4, right? Well, no it isn't. Cut it out. Why don't you go play with the nurse? There's nothing here. You search the archives and find nothing. Let's keep on searching then. You have searched the terminal 53 times. You have found nothing else of interest. Search it again. You just have to do it one more time, didn't you? Sheesh. Okay, look, here's the big secret. Be sure to go and visit the main computer on level 3 after you finish the game. Now log off the terminal and go play outside. Okay, so that's... So basically this computer here tells us to look at the computer at the level 3, the main computer. That's going to be the one that's kind of outside of the overseer's office. Basically, we can get free experience once we complete the game if we search that computer. I forget how much experience you get. If I remember right, it's going to be a lot. So, in this second level here, most of these doors are locked. And right now, we're not strong enough to open these doors, and our lockpicking skill is pretty low, so I'm just going to have to come back here later to explore this level 2 a bit more when I'm strong enough and a higher level. But this is the only room that we can access at the moment. Alright, so let's go to level 3. Actually, no, I missed something up there. Got to check the vent. So, over here, there's a vent over here that has something in it. Rattle. An air vent, supplying processed clean air to the entire vault complex. You can hear a faint rattle from inside the vent. So if we use Vic to repair it, looks like somebody hit this in the vent. What is it? And apparently there were some microfusion cells in the vent. So I'm gonna use that for my car. Alright, let's go down to level 3. So I'm going to have to visit this area later on, because I still can't open this door because I'm too weak and my lockpicking skill is too low. I'm going to need like a strength enhancement or something. Maybe I'll come back here with some buff out and open those doors. So we can use some science on this computer to get some more experience. Spend some time studying the computer archives. Got 350 experience points. So this whole area is pretty much like free experience. Oh yeah. Apparently this guy down here, he sings this song, I think. Yeah, he sings the song Maybe. And if we talk to him and say that he's a good singer, I think we get some karma. Whoa, easy there. You scared him. You nearly scared the life out of me. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you. That's okay. It's just, not many people come into the vault. What is it you do here? Just keep an eye on things in the storage room. And make sure all the doors stay locked. What do you store down here? Spare parts, supplies, and I don't know what. Oh, ore. Ore? Ore from Reading. Not so much anymore. Not much ore from Reading? Why not? Don't know. McClure really were worried about it. Okay, maybe I'll talk to him then. Okay, wonder what all this says. The list of readings have been transferred to something. 3 backup lists are now being entered into. Okay, so that's just random technical stuff. Yeah, I've logged onto the Vault City central computer. The interface seems relatively easy to understand. Everything seems to be broken down into archives. Search the archives for the location of Vault 13. The archives list only 2 vaults. Vault 8, this vault, and Vault 15, located far to the south. Oddly enough, there's no mention of Vault 13. You enter Vault 15's location into your Pip-Boy. Okay, so we got the location of Vault 15. I think that vault's going to be in close proximity to Vault 13. You have returned to the main menu. A series of archives and search programs are listed on the terminal screen. Let's see, search for any references to the Garden of Eden creation kit. According to the archives, there is no GEC currently in stock at Vault City's amenities office. The people of Vault City seem to have used the only one they had to help establish the place when they came to the surface. Scroll through the remaining information. From what you can make out in the archives, 2 GECs were part of every Vault's standard inventory package. Only one was shipped to Vault 8, however... Okay, so we can cross-reference the GEC shipment information. Due to a shipping error, it appears Vault 8 received a box of surplus water chips intended for another vault. The other vault most likely received Vault 8's second GEC. Okay. So I guess we can actually... I think, we can use this computer to look up reports of Vault City's power generation. I guess this is another thing we could do with the power plant quest and Gecko. According to output reports, looks like Gordon was correct. Vault City's generator is already approaching its limit. Without a new power supply, Vault City will be unable to expand. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Also, if we had higher perception, we can find something else on this computer. So yeah, we're definitely going to be coming back here. Okay, so I think we're done here in Vault 8 for now. I want to go back upstairs and talk to Thomas Moore. He wants us to deliver a briefcase to some gangster in New Reno. And conveniently, we're going to be going to New Reno pretty soon. We can get some free upgrades there. And it's nighttime. I wonder if this guy still will talk to me though. Some of the NPCs won't talk to you if it's nighttime. Hello and welcome, traveler. Have you heard the word today? Why no, I haven't. The word, my friend. The word is selfishness. Mix in a slew of arrogance, and what do you have? Vault City. In all of its self-righteousness, slave-trading glory. Amen, brother. It is time to hear the wailing of our kin. Outside these walls and let them in. We have more than enough to feed and shelter our brothers. We need not to be rich when so many are poor. At last, someone who speaks sense. Why must others suffer when aid lies within these walls? Friend, as I look upon you today, I see strength. I see faith. Do my eyes deceive me? Or do they see a kindred soul that shares my cause? Damn right. Then let me ask you this, my friend. To what lengths would you go to spread the word? No lengths are too long, no distance too great. When the cause is just, and the word is true, Whatever needs to be done, I will do it. Even though it may mean banishment from this oasis, there's no oasis, my brother. It is a city, built on selfishness and greed. It needs to be saved from itself. In that light, is banishment too high a price? I think not. Leans in. I have a briefcase with information vital to our cause. Will you deliver it to New Reno for me? I would do it, but the citizens here are watching me. Oh. Sure, give it to me. Here it is, delivered to this man. John Bishop in New Reno. Tread carefully, my child, and carry the word with you. Deliver this briefcase to John Bishop? No problem. So John Bishop is going to be one of the crime bosses in New Reno. There's going to be multiple crime bosses in New Reno. We'll be talking to them later on in this playthrough, doing quests for them. Let's go ahead and save. So right now, where do I want to go? I want to go to... Okay, I want to go to Henry's and buy some micro fusion cells for my car. Then after that, I want to go to the NCR to get a power fist. Now, what do I have? Oh, I have a science book. Might as well read this. I think I have some stuff to sell.
What you be needing?
Let's see, what do you have, Solik? Okay, so I have some gecko pelts, a cattle prod, and I think I can sell those for some microfusion cells. Those seem like expensive things. Alright, I'm looking to trade. Can I see what you have in stock? So he's got 50 microfusion cells. He's got a lot of money too. Let's sell this. All these gecko pelts. And let's sell one of these pills. Alright, so that should be enough. Okay, that's a good trade. And... Alright, so let's go and make our way to the NCR now. And, might as well put this into the trunk. I don't need to carry all that stuff on me. Put all this healing stuff and medical stuff in the trunk, because I don't need it right now. Okay, so we are good to go. Now hopefully we don't get killed by a random encounter or something. Let's see. So we should have enough fuel to go to the NCR. What is this? You hear sounds coming from within the caves. What are these people? Oh boy. So are these raiders? Let me see what's in these. Uh-oh. It looks like I'm going to get killed here. Oh, all right. I'm going to reload. Got an entire cave full of death claws. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea to reload. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, you know what? You know what would be helpful is if I increase my outdoorsman skill to 120, so that doesn't happen again. And I might as well increase my unarmed skill to 110. I do have enough points. Actually, let me look at this real quick. Actually, I'll hold off on increasing my unarmed skill, because I think I need some more skill points for speech and science for when I go to the Abbey. I need 75 science to do some of the quests at the Abbey. And I need 90 speech. At least. Okay, so that's good. Let's go ahead and save after that one. So surely now that our outdoorsman skill is higher, I'm not going to run into those pesky random encounters. Uh-oh. We encounter a caravan. Okay, well, finally. Good random encounter. Oh, I think I gotta put away my weapons with these guys. Alright, so you see a scared traveler. The boss is a good guy for the most part. I guess he means her. I've heard of you. You're that badass going around raising a ruckus all over the place. I've been meaning to meet you so I can shake your hand. Thinking of all the rude and crude rumors, you just bring a tear to my eye. It would be my honor to trade with you. Let's see what she has. Ooh, buff out. And a stim pack. How much is this going to cost? I do need some mentats or something later on. Let's see. Let's see what Solik has on him.
What you be need?
I think I have some junk on him. Okay, maybe we can sell one of these. And I think that's good. I think Vic also has something on him I can sell. Let's see. Okay, a super repair kit. Let's sell one of those. Let's see how much this is going to give us. Okay, 1,000 and 1,300, so that's good. How much for a mentat? Okay, so that's perfect. Alright. Nice doing business with you. So now we have a buff out. Buff outs are pretty rare in the early part of the game. Later on, you can find them in lockers. So you don't really need to buy them. But I just went ahead and bought me some buff out because I'm not sure when I'm going to encounter any more buff out before New Reno. I know there's a lot in New Reno, but I'm not going to be staying in New Reno for very long. Let's see. So I'm wondering if I should go in and kill these rad scorpions. pretty weak. Yeah, they're pretty weak. They only have like 10 hit points. Let's try to fight them. Why not? So I'm not too worried about getting poisoned. Usually the poison effect wears off pretty soon after you get it. Okay, we're doing a lot of damage here. Hold on. Is there a really big rat scorpion in the back? No. Okay, there isn't. I remember, like, in one of these encounters, you could encounter, like, a king rad scorpion. But apparently not in this one. Man, we are a unit. We are taking them out. I'm gonna stand back here. Damn. Yeah, these things are really weak. Let's run over here. I've been poisoned. Luckily, we have some antidote. I'm probably not going to use it. We be ready to eat of your heart? Apparently, Slolik's going to eat some rad scorpion heart. Let's run over here. Okay, now we just have 2 more rad scorpions left. Apparently this one just ran up to me like it was going to hurt me or something. Okay, there we go. And I got 830 experience for doing that. I think for now on, with this run, I'm going to be checking these caves. Because that's a very easy fight. Let me just check if there's any loot around here. Sometimes there's going to be loot. It's rare, but sometimes it happens. Nope, I don't see anything. Okay, and we are good. Save. And let's continue onward to the NCR. Uh-oh. A patrol unit. I might as well show this off. We haven't seen a patrol unit for this run yet. So I believe these are soldiers or guards from Vault City. Let's see if we can talk to them. Hello, citizen. Hello, citizen. Hello, citizen. I don't really think there's going to be anything we can get in these random encounters. You could steal from these guards. I think they have like a stim pack and some money on them. What's over here? Nothing. And what's here in this desk? Nothing. Alright, move out of the way. Okay, let's see if I can steal some stuff from them. Oh, okay, so we got a stim pack, and I got caught. I was kind of hoping that they had, like, weaponry or something on them. Here we go. Got one stim pack. Let's take another one. Alright. Those will be coming into play later on. It's always good to have some stim packs on you. What's over here? Nothing. It's just an outhouse. Put this stuff away. Okay, so we're looking good. Alright, back to going to the NCR. There's Vault 15. So, if Vault 15 and the NCR is here, so that probably means Vault 13 is going to be somewhere in this direction. But we don't know the location yet. Alright, so let's go to the Bazaar? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Okay, so my poison went away. That's why I didn't use an antidote. So I'm gonna go over here to this saloon here. There's a super mutant rather, who has a power fist on him. I'm gonna steal it from him. Actually, I'm gonna steal everything he has. So his name is Lenny. You see a super mutant, the tame one at that. I'm Lenny, and you're pawn scum. Get out of here. Okay, so he doesn't really want to talk to us. And there's the power fist. So I think the power fist is going to be harder to steal from him, given that I think it's a bigger item. Here we go, we steal the power fist. Let's save. So a unique thing about the power fist in these older Fallout games is that they use ammunition. They use small energy cells. And that's going to be this right here. Let's try to steal all of them. There we go, we got lucky. So if you run out of ammunition for your power fist, you can't use it. Let's go ahead and steal a super stim pack, because I'm greedy. There we go. Got a super stim pack. That might be our first super stim pack of this run. I wonder if I can just steal all of these at once. That probably would be harder. I guess not. Okay, so we stole all these stim packs. That was actually pretty easy. Okay, next thing I want to do... I want to go over to this dude here. There's a dude in the junkyard who... he upgrades your car. For some... you gotta pay him to do it, though. It's a heap of rags that may have a person under it. Junk for sale, junk for sale. Look it over. Make me an offer. You look like you're good with your hands. You do have hands, don't you? I can fix up all sorts of stuff. Got me blower. Named it Claudia. Fits most any car. Give it a lot more power. Only $1,000. You interested? You bet. Claudia's my kind of... whatever. I guess, he was about to say something else there. Well, give me 6 hours. I should have it fixed up by then. Alright. Good enough. I'll see you later. So, to pass a little time, since I'm here... I'm gonna do a couple quests. They're not gonna take 6 hours to complete, but I might as well knock them out since I'm here. So, if we go over here, we can talk to this guy. I forget his name. This fellow's got an air of arrogant coldness to him, like he cares for you no more than a fly he just squished between his fingers. So he's not a good guy. Let me see, I'm going to save here, this slot. So I'm going to do 2 quests for them. I'm Merc, what do you want? I'm looking for work. Are you that stupid? You think I'm just going to hire anybody? You work for me. You have to prove you're good for somebody, something. Prove, like how? Like, I've got problems that need solving. Such as there's a damn hebologist in town who has irritated me. Once this itch is scratched, come back and talk to me. Consider it done. I got just the back scratcher for him, but what's a hebologist and where do I find him? A hebologist is a nutcase religious fanatic. It can be found at the church in town. I'm on my way. Okay. We gotta talk to that hebologist who gave us +2 luck on our character. We gotta kill him. So since I don't really need my companions for this quest, so I'm just gonna tell them to stay here. So wait here until I come back.
We be here.
We be here. I need you to wait here until I come back.
Yep.
I need you to wait here too.
Well, all right then. I'll wait here till you get back.
So, like I said in a previous episode, we can't have our weapons out when we go into the NCR, or else the guards will start shooting us. What can I do for you, stranger? I'd like to get into the NCR. Well, you look respectable enough. What's your name? I've got to put it in the logbook. Chris Rock. Alright then. I'll have the gate open for you in just a second. Okay, so whenever it's nighttime in the NTR, you gotta talk to that lady to get into the town. Alright, let's see. So I believe this quest is the only quest really in the game where you actually have to sneak to kill someone. Because I can't really remember off the top of my head any other quests where you have to sneak. And we are going to use our new Power Fist. And I think it's already reloaded. Let me see. Yep, it's good. Just go behind this person here. I'm going to save first. And let's sneak. And we are sneaking. Switch over to our Power Fist. And punch this guy in the eyes. And you're not so hot. Okay, one shot, one kill. I think we're good. Alright, there we go. So the guards can hear you if you don't sneak. I found that out in my first playthrough. Alright, so that's a job done. Let's go and tell that guy at the saloon we killed that hobologist. You always want to make sure you get the luck upgrade before you kill that person. Alright, let's go and talk to Merc, I think his name is. Folks call him the man around here. I've heard the news. You still interested in the job? Yeah, I'm tired of freebies. I could use the work. Looks like we can do business. Friend, here's the deal. There's a loopy scientist in town, Dr. Henry. He's got some papers I'd like. I'll pay $1,000 for them. Oh, and I don't want no harm to come to Dr. Henry. He's useful alive. Interested? I want it. Excellent. Come back when you're done. Alright, so this is an easy one. This is an easy $1,000. You again. I like to get into the NCR. Alright, and she says the same thing. Has to write our name down in the logbook. So where is Dr. Henry going to be at? I think he's going to be down here somewhere. Let's check this house first. Nope. It's just a random house with a random bed. What about here? Oh, I closed the door. Okay, this is the place. So, I believe this is Dr. Henry right here. And apparently he has a dog with him, a robot dog. We'll be doing a quest for him later on. But this is the paper that Merc wanted. The doctor's papers. A set of very detailed plans for a cybernetic K9 guard unit. With this, in the right facilities, a person just might be able to build a robo-dog. Apparently, Merc wants to get a robotic dog. I think there's 2 robotic dogs in this game. They both can be companions. Alright, let's go and talk to Merc. So is that little business with Dr. Henry done? Yeah, I got the papers you want. Days like this make me so happy. Well, let's conclude our business. Well, success in your ventures, I see no reason for us to talk again. Fine by me. And we get 1,000 experience for doing that. I think we're ready to head out. So we just need about 700 more experience to level up.
What you be needing?
Alright, let's go.
What you be needing?
Actually, we gotta wait like 6 hours before we head out.
What's up? You got that I need to tell you something you might not like look again. Alright then.
Alright, so let's go and wait for 6 hours. So our car should be done now. Let's go and talk to the guy in the junkyard real quick, just to verify. Oh, his name is Ratch. There she is. Claudia's all installed. Good. Let's get out of here. Now, the next destination we're going to is going to be New Reno. I don't think we've been to New Reno yet for this run. Might as well put this one me. For whatever reason, this guy keeps hovering around your car. I don't know. I think this guy might be able to steal your car, but I'm not sure what determines that. But we will get our car stolen at New Reno. That is a thing that will happen every time you go to New Reno. Do you wish to encounter a swarm of mantis? Might as well. Yeah, let's go and fight them. Where are they at? I don't see the mantises. Oh, they're up here. Alright, let's go and start punching them. They don't really have much hit points, I don't think. Yeah, they just have 30. I think I can kill one with this. Nope, I can't. Alright, let's punch this one. This one's almost dead. Let's see. Let's run over here. So I think my main character is wearing the best armor out of everybody here. So these guys aren't going to do a whole lot of damage to me. Alright, let's go and finish this guy over here. There we go, that's easy experience. And they drop nothing. Alright, let's get out of here. Hello, this is New Reno. Welcome to New Reno. The biggest little town in the world. Trash can fires and neon signs bathe the city in a hellish glow. So New Reno, It's going to be very similar to New Vegas in that there's gangs that run around. The difference between New Reno and New Vegas is the gangs in New Reno kind of run the place, whereas in New Vegas, you have a person named Mr. House who runs everything. So you can gamble here, from what I know. There's a cat house, a brothel, whatever you want to call it. You could become a porn star over here at the Golden Globes studio, and you can become a made man and join some gangs. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to talk to Father Tully. He's going to be the drunk dude in this brothel here. Oh, and he's passed out. I guess I got to come back here later. Actually, let me go ahead and talk to him. So if you talk to him while he's sober, I guess he's never really sober. He'll basically give you the location of the Abbey and a quest. Oh, bless you, my... Bleh. Damn. Too much damn of that blood. Oh, Christ. Okay, well. Let's see. I guess we gotta come back here at 8 o'clock to talk to him. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get some upgrades on my Power Fist. Yeah, it looks like I gotta pass some time. Let's do that real quick. We gotta wait until the morning. So we gotta break into this dude's place here. So we gotta wait for this guy here to go to his little buying and selling area. If he's back here in his room, he'll catch us and try to kill us. We gotta go back there to talk to a guy in his basement. Let's go and save here. Okay, so this door is locked. So we gotta bust it open. Luckily, we can do that in this version with a crowbar. You are too weak to bust the lock. Fail to pick the lock. Alright, there we go. So we bust open the lock. And now now the door's open. Let's go in here. Alright, so okay. So I believe those dogs are bugged in this version also. They're supposed to attack you, but they don't. Let's go down here and talk to this guy here. This guy here, he's a very strange fellow. He can upgrade our weapons. The slack-jawed young man looks at you with a toothless smile. Stitched on his shirt is a small tag that says Algernon in cursive letters. Boom! When he sees your weapon, he starts pointing at them excitedly. Boom. Do you want to see one of these weapons? What do you want to give him? I want to give him one of my melee weapons. Which one? Your Beatco Bigger Frigger Power Fist. Al takes the item and his eyes light up. He tinkers with it for a few minutes, then a few minutes more, then a few more. An hour later, Al hands it back to you with a nod and an evil smile. Boom. Thanks, Al. So now we have the Mega Power Fist. A bigger frigger power fist from Beatco, considered by many to be the ultimate weapon to use in unarmed combat. This one has upgraded power servos for increased strength, powered by small energy cells, and you only need 1 strength to use it. Weighs 10 pounds. I want to see what else he can upgrade while I'm here. So there was a microfusion cell here that I just picked up. Yeah, okay, so let's go over here. He has some stuff on his tables here. Let's go ahead and pick this up. Some ammunition. What else does he have? Dynamite. A lighter. We don't really need a lighter right now, but we're going to need one later for a quest. Okay, I'm trying to look at this table here, and I can't get there. Okay. Okay, so let's see what I can upgrade. Yep. I'm going to take my companions' weapons from them. Let me just dump all this stuff onto someone. Let's put this here. Alright, so let's see. Let's trade this. Combat controls. Actually, I don't go here to do that. I need this guy to put away his weapon.
My gear? What? Sure.
Put away your weapon. Let's see if Algernon can upgrade this too. So Silik only has a sledgehammer. I don't think Al can upgrade that. Vic, let's see. Put away your weapon. Let's trade. Let's see if we can upgrade that one and this one. That's it for now. Alright, so let's see what he can upgrade here. What do you want to give him? Give him one of your pistols. Okay, your Desert Eagle. Al takes the item and... Alright, so it's basically the same dialogue. Alright, so he upgrades it. Upgrade the rifles. Colt hunting rifle. And upgrade the AK-112. Okay. So, like I said at the earlier portion of the episode, all the upgrades for the Desert Eagle and the the assault rifle, it just expands the magazine. That's all it does. As far as the hunting rifle, the upgrade is that it makes it a scoped hunting rifle. Okay, so I gotta figure out who I want to give that to. Probably Cassidy.
What's up? You got that I'm pulling rank look again.
Okay, let's give the scoped rifle to Cassidy. And might as well give him back his shotgun. I don't think this has an upgrade on it. No, it doesn't. Okay, and I need you to use your best weapon. Gotta trade with him again because I want the briefcase and my ammunition back. Alright, Vic. Let's see what we got here. Let's give this to Vic. The 2 upgraded weapons. And that's it. So I'm not sure where to find a super sledge for Solik. I think there might be one in Navarro, but I'm not sure yet. Okay, is there anything over here? Nope. Actually, let's go and check this table. And there's nothing here. Okay, nothing that I want. So I do remember over here there was some stuff hidden behind this wall. Okay, so we got some energy cells, a plasma grenade, and what is this? Electronic lockpick. Okay, so it looks like we can go back to, what was that place called? The Toxic Caves. Now that we have that electronic lockpick. I want to read what it does, though. A Watts Electronics Micro Manipulator Finger Stuff Electronic Lockpick for defeating electronic locks in security devices. And what does this do? Grenade, pulse grenade. Electromagnetic pulse grenade, generating an intense magnetic field on detonation. Doesn't affect biological creatures. Okay, so we got some good stuff here. I think we can leave now. And let's go and talk to Father Tully now. He might be up. Let me see. It's 12 o'clock now. I guess not. I'm gonna wait 3 hours. Maybe he might wake up at 3 o'clock. There we go. So I just need to initiate this quest real quick. Greetings, my son. What's it Father Tully can do for yous on this fine Reno night? Well, it's actually daytime, Father. Who are you first? Father Tully, at your service. I'm the spiritual advisor to the to the people of New Reno. I gotta say, Father, New Reno isn't exactly the first place I'd expect to find a preaching man. But what's a better place than here, besides? They sure as hell didn't want to keep me at their damn Abbey. Bah. Let 'em keep their peaceful, dull monastery. Who needs it, huh? Not me. But you know what? Those monks sure could make some good hooch. Oh boy, best damn hooch ever. He licks his lips. Old Samuel and I, we had ourselves a lot of fun with that hooch, let me tell ya. Booze at a monastery, interesting. I think I might have to visit this place. Do you think you could point out its location on my map? You pull out your Pip-Boy and hold it out for Father Tully to point out the location. He first points at the ocean, then at a random mountain to the south. After almost poking his eye out, he finally settles his finger on the northeast corner of the map. Yep, there's the Abbey. That seems about right. I appreciate it, Father. I'm curious, why did you leave the Abbey? Well, that was a long time ago. I hadn't quite gotten my act together yet. It was before the angel, Mrs. Wright, put me in line. You see, the monks didn't take kindly to my wild ways. Me and Brother Samuel, we used to get a little crazy. This one night, Sam and I went round to the sleeping monks and put their hands in bowls of warm water. Even got the abbot. Those were the days, let me tell ya. Okay, so I imagine they probably kicked him out for that. Ah, that's classic. I pulled the same prank on my nephew, Fergus, once, and when he woke up and realized he pissed himself, he started bawling. It was great. Anyway, so did they end up kicking you out? I don't know if I say they kicked me out, but they sure as hell didn't want me to stick around. Not after that night. I passed out and accidentally set fire to one of the libraries. Boy, you should have seen the abbot's face. If he had half a backbone, he probably strangled me. Ah, so I left. And good riddance. I sure do miss that hooch, though. And Samuel, it'd be nice to know how that old dog's doing. I'll be doing a lot of traveling, so if I find my way over to the Abbey, maybe I'll look up this Samuel friend of yours. Hell, maybe I'll even bring you back some of that hooch. Oh, could you, please? That'd make me happier than a disease-free Reno whore. Thanks, friend. Sure, see you around. Okay, so I'm gonna check to see if he actually gave us that quest. Let me see, the Abbey. Okay, there we go. So we have a quest active. Inform Brother Samuel and Father Tully about the whereabouts of each other. Okay, so now we are ready to leave. Let's get out of here. So New Reno is a good place to find pretty much everything you need in the game. You can find drugs, weapons, medicine, anything you need, you can find in New Reno. Either you can buy it off of someone, or steal it, or kill someone and take it. There's a lot of stuff to do here. Oh, I never noticed this one. NCR poster. Wonder what that says. Peace for today, NCR. So they have some NCR propaganda here at New Reno. Alright, so a car is gone. Apparently this guy over here, he has something to do with it. Smiles, displaying a gleaming gold tooth. His cologne is so strong it almost chokes you. Welcome to the glittering city of New Reno, my brother. And you are? Name's Jules, and I would be most pleased to make your acquaintance. Show you around, and set you up with whatever you're looking for. Jules, have you seen my car? I parked it here a while ago, and it's now gone. Your car? You sure parked it here? I ain't seen it. What, you suddenly gone blind? You see my fist? Motherfucker, you see it? Now tell me again, You haven't seen my car. I fucking dare you. Brother, I don't know nothing about your car. I ain't seen what happened to it, and I don't know where it is. Really? That sounds like a load of shit to me. Alright, brother. Alright. I've seen some guys take the car not long ago, but there were too many of them for me to stop, you know, and he wasn't going to stop them. Shut up and take me where they went now. Okay, okay. Alright, so this looks like an old electrical pre-board charging station. A graveyard of stripped cars surrounds the building. The trail leads you into the wrecked city blocks surrounding New Reno. So we're at a charging station. Originally I thought this was a gas station, but apparently it's an electric charging station. So basically what we gotta do here, these people stole our cars and we gotta buy it back from them. I didn't do that in my first run of this game. I just killed everybody and took all their loot. But apparently you're not supposed to do that. Because if you buy your car back from this guy, you can get upgrades for your car and some fuel cells, micro fusion cells for your car. T-Ray's hornier than a four-headed goat. That's the guy we gotta talk to. I wouldn't sweat it. The highwayman's got a full analog system and no computers. None of the fancy stuff. So it looks like these guys are about to strip the car down or fix it up or something. Let's go over here and talk to this guy. Hopefully I have enough money to buy my car back. Let's see. I should. Yeah, I should have enough. Who are you? And what are you doing here? Where did you get that highwayman? I like the look of it. Let's go with the first option. I think if you choose the wrong options, this guy will try to fight you. The highwayman outside? Damn right you like the look of her. That's one sweet machine, a recent acquisition. We're just about to spruce her up, make some adjustments, then sell her off to Old Man Bishop. Adjustments? What kind of adjustments? Jazz up the engine, clean out the interior, put a brass rope around the license plate, and kick some of that shit out of the trunk. Make some room. When we're done, it'll be worth some serious chips to Mr. Bishop. I'm actually one of Bishop's lieutenants. I'm here for his car. Studies you, frowns. Yeah, sure you are. I know all of Bishop's lieutenants, and you ain't one of them. Nods at the door. Get out of here before I lose my temper. I am one of Bishop's lieutenants. Now, are we going to deal or what? Yeah, we're going to deal, alright. Better hope you ain't got no family who's going to miss you. Okay, so we screwed that one up. I think that's a speech check that I failed. Let me try that again. Okay, let's see. Alright, here we go. I'm legit. You challenging me? Don't believe everything you hear. Let's talk about Mr. Bishop's car. Alright. Here's the deal. We can do all the upgrades, spruce her up, and get it to Mr. Bishop pronto. Price? He shrugs and smiles. Question is, how can you put a price on a highwayman like this? So I guess we can barter with him. But let's see how much it's going to cost first. As I see it, this highwayman, most likely last of its kind, in working order, is worth at least 3,000 chips. But you know what? I'm willing to part with this fine machine for 2,700 chips, considering the condition. Of course, we need to talk about fringe benefits, club privileges, free admission to the Ho House. So should I barter with him? Let's see. You know what? Let's go ahead and pay the full amount, because I think I have enough money. Alright, 2,700. We'll go with that. T-Ray blinks, then smiles slow and wide as you pass off the chips. Now, like a deal that's concluded fast and simple. Pleasure doing business with you. Pleasure doing business. Now, about those fringe benefits. You'll have to discuss those with Mr. Bishop. Mr. Bishop has one last request. Free batteries from your shop. I'll be the courier for these pickups. Okay, there we go. T-Ray smiles fade. Alright, sure, not a problem. Excellent, give me all the batteries you have in stock right now. T-Ray's shoulders slump a little. Alright, here you go. It's all I got. Alright, I'll be back in 2 weeks for the next batch. Have them ready for Mr. Bishop. And we leveled up. You got your car back without using any violence. Even though we had to... How much money did we spend on this car? Did we spend like, what, close to like 6 grand on this car altogether? So we have a bunch of microfusion cells. Let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in the car. Alright, let's go and put all but one microfusion cell into the trunk. Put this in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got this briefcase. We gotta deliver that to Mr. Bishop. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me for taking his car, even though this was originally my car. Alright, let's put some of those in there. And I believe that's it. Okay. Let's go ahead and fuel up our car. Alright. I think we're good. How much money do we have? Because we can get another upgrade, I think. Yeah, we can get another upgrade. Let's go and talk to T-Ray again. You again, what do you want now? Can you upgrade the highwayman? Sure can. I can jazz up the battery charger, spruce up the engine, clean out the interior a little, give it a shine, put a brass rope around the license plate, and kick some of that shit out of the trunk. He already says that. He already said that, so... maybe I can do it for 300 chips. Let's see. Nah, that ain't going to cut it. 500 or nothing. Okay, here's 500 chips. There we go. Okay. It's all taken care of. And look, if you ever need a battery, come talk to me and I'll hook you up. Oh, apparently he sells stuff. Let's see what he got. Damn. He's got a lot of money. That's my money. I wonder if I can steal that from him. Let me see if I can steal that. Yes, I can. Oh, okay, I didn't know you could do this. So let's steal back our money. And we get caught. Yeah, because I don't want to be driving around this expensive car broke. I'm going to need that money to make, well, to actually, like, buy more weapons. I guess I could also just kill him and take the money. I don't think I really need T-Ray anymore. I just keep getting caught. I got knocked out. I wonder if sneaking will help. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. And I took back my money. And let's get this level thing off of my screen. So we're at level 11 now. And we got 41 skill points. So we're doing pretty good. 68 hit points. Alright, let's get out of here. And we gotta go to 2nd Street, I think. And we gotta deliver this briefcase. Okay, so we're good. It's in my inventory. Let's head on up to talk to Mr. Bishop. So, Mr. Bishop is here at the Shark Club Casino. He's going to be the guy in charge. Like I said, he's got a daughter here and a wife somewhere. I think his wife is right there. And his daughter's right here. You can sleep with them. I'm going to do that later. I'm not going to do that now. What do you want, pal? Make it quick. I'm here to see Mr. Bishop. I have a suitcase for him from Mr. Moore. The guard steps away for a moment, opens a panel on one of the walls and whispers something. He waits for a minute, listens, then turns back to you and shrugs. He says you can head on up. All right. Let's go up. All right. Hello there, Mr. Bishop. Studies you. Even under all that getup, you still look like one of them tribals. The boys said you got a briefcase for me from a mutual acquaintance? Let's see it. Here you go. Opens the briefcase, checks contents, snaps case shut. It's from Moore, alright. Says you check out, tribal. Lucky for you, you come in here with a bad rep, and you're asking for a quick trip to the sky. Well, I delivered the case like Moore asked. Now, about the payment. Hold your horses, tribal. We ain't even discussed payment yet. Studies you. So where do you know Moore from? He ain't trying to play politics amongst the tribes now. That boy missed his calling. I just happened to run across him during my travels. I offered to help him out by delivering this briefcase to you. Damn human of you. For all of his preaching, old Tomcat Moore can't seem to step off his soapbox long enough to actually do any legwork. Yeah. Still, that don't make him any different than any other NCR boy. Well, at some point the work's gotta be done. And they called me to make sure things get delivered, like that briefcase. Of course, being able to whip a crowd into a frenzy ain't too bad if you're going into politics. He studies you suspiciously. You ain't NCR too, are you? Tomcat's about the only one of them I can stand for the moment. No, I'm just a traveler. I agreed to help Moore out because I needed work. Okay, nods at case. Well, this briefcase was worth it. A little slice of Vault City inside some of that precious tech that frigid bitch Lynette doesn't want to part with. But hey, Tribal, I ain't paid you yet. Here's your cut. Okay, say, I don't have any other jobs lined up at the moment. Do you have any work for me? Checks you out for a moment, then nods. Yeah, I got a job for you. I have this problem. Down south in NCR. This fella, Wesson, has a big mouth that needs to be shut. Permanently. $500,000. Easy money. No problem. This Wesson is as good as dead. Hold on. I ain't finished telling you everything yet. I want this guy dead, but it can't look like he was aced. Don't put a bullet in his skull. Don't stab him to death. Don't do anything that smells of a hit. What? How? Because that's the way it has to be. You piss off anyone down there, make them think that I had anything to do with that son of a bitch kicking the bucket, I'll make sure no one can identify your corpse. Wow, how the hell am I supposed to whack someone and not make it look like murder? That's your problem, Tribal, not mine. Do some mumbo jumbo, mix up some poisonous plants and slip it into his drink. Choke him into sleep, push him off a building, I don't care. Just so it doesn't look like a hit. Okay, I'll be back after Wesson had his accident. Alright then. I expect to hear from you soon. And remember, Tribal, you don't know me and we never had this conversation. Word gets out and I'll put you down. No problem, I'll be back. Alright, so let's see. Let's go and save here. So we're not going to kill Wesson yet. I believe Wesson's going to be one of the council people at the NCR. Let's see. We got some safes back here. I believe there's some loot here in this safe. And then over here in this safe over here is some like quest specific items you can get. I don't think I need them. I shouldn't need those items in that back safe. There's another way of like doing that quest that's it's what's the word involved in that item. Alright, so I'm just going to take stuff out of this safe here. Apparently I just gotta lockpick it. There we go. I'm going to take all this loot here, the jet. I'm not sure what cosmetics case. So I believe this safe belongs to Mrs. Bishop. Later on you can get the combination to this safe if you sleep with her. But I'm not going to do that right now. Just going to steal from her safe. Let's get out of here. Why can I not leave? That's because Cassidy is blocking the door. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that back safe has the location to the Raider mercenary camp that's been attacking Vault City. I don't really need it, because there's another way of finding the location of that Raider mercenary camp. You probably get more experience if you go and lockpick that safe, though. Alright, let's go ahead and throw all this crap into the trunk. I'll probably sell all this stuff off screen. Alright, so I think we're good now. And we got 22 stim packs. We are looking good. Alright, so the next place I'm going to go... I'm going to go to the Abbey now. Yep, I think we're ready to go to the Abbey. Uh-oh. So we meet again, Kaga. And it doesn't look like he wants to talk to us. Oh, we're probably going to be dead. And I hear some sounds coming from within the cave. There's Kaga. 333 hit points. Yeah, there's no way we can beat him right now. Our armor isn't very good. We have a grease gun SMG. We haven't even encountered that gun yet. Grease gun, assault rifle. What does he have? Assault rifle. So they can just full auto us and just kill all of us in like one turn. Alright, I'm just going to... How about I do this? How about I just run... Okay. How about I just run here? Okay, so that worked. Apparently they just let us go. You encounter a band of slavers and some dogs. Okay, so we got 4 dogs up here. And we got some slavers. And they have... That guy has a shotgun, that guy has an SMG. And these other people have combat knives and a sharpened spear. I'm gonna go after these 2 people here. Let's run up to this dude. So let's go behind him. Oh boy.
You have died. Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and return it to your village has failed.
Well, as you can see, that's why I went after that guy initially. Because, people with submachine guns and machine guns, they can one-hit kill you. Especially at close range. Alright, let's try that again. And we got some rad scorpions here. I might as well just kill these. Yeah, these things aren't too hard to kill. And I punched that one. It's down. Yeah, so this super mega power fist is pretty good. Takes out rad scorpions in 1 or 2 punches. There we go. Yeah, kind of makes this game too easy. See, can I punch him? There we go. Yeah, we're just mowing them down. Yeah, this is easy experience. And I got poisoned again. There we go. Is there any more rad scorpions? Nope. We are good. I'm gonna go ahead and check out this cave here. Sometimes there's loot in there. Just more rad scorpions. Apparently there's a rad scorpion on the roof. Alright, let's go ahead and try to kill those things. It's not going to take too long to kill these rad scorpions. I could use the experience. Also, I think my companions need some experience too to level up. Alright. We're good here. I really want a super sledgehammer for Sulik. I think Sulik's going to be unstoppable once he gets his super sledge. I haven't encountered one yet. Hopefully soon, though. And I'm out of ammo. You were hit for no damage, but I've been poisoned. Let's get this one, and I miss. And it looks like there's a rad scorpion that's kind of glitched in the wall. We got 840 experience for doing that. What's back here? Probably nothing. Yep, there's nothing here. Just got some experience for doing that. Alright, let's get out of here. I think we're good. Let's save. There we go. We are at the Abbey. You have encountered a monastery and a small community built around it. So this place was removed in the original Fallout 2 game. It's basically just a big monastery with monks running around. It looks pretty nice though. I like the look of this area. They got a little farm down here in the south portion of this area, and a cemetery. And let's see what else they got over here. Oh, there's a tribal right there. They have a water pump here and some water here, so this is where this little community here gets their water from this I guess this is a lake or something. It doesn't look like an ocean. But yeah, to my knowledge, this area only serves to like give background lore to what a Garden of Eden creation kit is, and also some background information on the Vault Tech experiments. They have a computer on the second floor of this monastery that kind of goes into detail about those things. But yeah, you don't really need to come here to this area to actually like experience like what's going on in the game. So let's see, what do I need to do here? I have it written down on my notes here who to talk to. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to some of these people here. You see a monk. Let's go and see what he says. How can I help you? What can you tell me about your order? Our holy mission is to collect and preserve the sacred relics of the forgotten past. Anyone is welcome here as long as they don't damage anything. What kind of relics? All sorts, but most of our memorabilia consist of ancient tomes. So much information can be obtained from those texts. It is our mission to preserve this knowledge so that a future generation may use it to build a new world of peace and joy. Who is your leader? He can be found on the 3rd floor. If you wish to learn more about our order, he is the one to talk to. Okay. And I guess we can barter with this person. Okay, they have leather armor. Okay, I think I'm going to barter with these guys off screen. If they have good stuff, I'll just do that off screen. I do need to give some of my companions better armor. I think Solik and Cassidy needs better armor. Who's this guy? You see a tough guard. Hi there, traveler. Welcome to the Abbey. Keep your nose clean and we'll get along just fine. Who are you? Nobody. Just an old retired caravan guard. A lot of people mistake me for some sort of sheriff because I'm the closest thing resembling the law in these parts. But I'm not. I just look out for this community because I think it's worth protecting. And in return, the community looks out for me. I get some complimentary booze from the monks. Peterson makes sure I'm fed, and Bill makes sure I've got ammo and stems. Not a bad retirement gig, if you ask me. That is a nice arrangement. Let me ask you something else. Where can I barter for some supplies? Yeah, where's the merchant around here? You can find Bill, our resident trader, in the building across from here. Other than that, you ought to go to Percy's survival gear locker at the junkyard in Gecko, or Happy Harry's in the courtyard at Vault City. Thanks, bye. So the merchant is going to be over here, in this little shack here. Let's see what he got. I'm just gonna look at it. Wait, hold up. I clicked the wrong thing. Hello there, traveler. Name's Bill. What can I get for you? Let's barter. So yeah, some stim packs. More leather armor, 223. So they have some stuff here. Okay. Nothing really good. Certainly stuff that could help me, though. What's this thing here? You see a cola fridge. I've never seen this before. Yeah, I think this is a new thing. I've never seen one here. A cola fridge. Let's go into this monastery. I want to talk to the head monk. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Oh, before I forget, let's take this off. Alright, wow. This kind of reminds me of the monastery in the first Fallout game. Oh, there's a person back there. And some food. Peace to you. Enjoy your stay. Nice weather. Ooh. Rock flower and xander root. Let's go ahead and pick this stuff up. I believe we can make stim packs with these. We just gotta use Myron to do it. Alright, what else? That's all.
What you be needin'?
What you be needin'? Here, put this in your inventory. Okay, we're good. Also, I want to point out that the background also changes based on your location. So there's a cross in the background because we're in a monastery. Let's talk to some of these people here. Good people of the Abbey, take a moment to listen, for I have much to say. Here we collect the holy relics of an age long past. Scorched by the flame deluge into the dark, we were cast. A memorabilia we shall make to preserve the wisdom of old. We must guard and care for it, though the flame has gone cold. So it seems like these people are kind of similar to the Brotherhood of Steel, in that they want to collect old pre-war technology, or really just any relics of the past. And just like compile it for some reason, like a museum or something. Peace to you, peace to you. Hi. Who's this guy? You see who's this woman? You see a holy woman. Life here at the Abbey is a peaceful one, something rare in these wretched wastes. I will say that it's definitely peaceful here, it seems like. Let's go up here. So I think this is new music also. It's very low though. They can't hear it very well. Get out of the way. Let's go and talk to this person. Life here at the Abbey is a peaceful one. Same thing. This person is busy. So this is the library, it seems like. What is this? Technical manual. Let's pick this up. What kind of technical manual is this? A technical repair manual on the T-51B power armor. I wonder if this is useful. Can I use it? Yeah, I'm not sure what that does. We do get power armor later on in the game. The easiest place to get power armor is going to be in Navarro. We got a computer here. We can't use it though. What's on this table? There's nothing of use here. What about over here? Can't get there. Okay, you see pre-war gadgets. Yeah, these people are definitely similar to the Brotherhood of Steel. Sorry, I'm rather busy at the moment. Copying books is pretty hard work. Greetings, traveler. I'm Brother Paul, and I am in charge of the collection of information for the Abbey. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Paul. I have some questions. You guys sure have a lot of computers here. Yes, we have. Too many, in my opinion. I can't express to you the tedium of having to back up all these files each and every day. There's just so much information to preserve. But of course, it must be done. I'm guessing you've read a lot of books in your time, so I'm curious. What's the most fascinating thing you could tell me? Let me see. Did you know a notch in a tree will remain the same distance from the ground as the tree grows? Well, no, I can't say I knew that. That's very interesting. And did you know a cucumber is 96% water? Well, actually, I did know that, but my character wouldn't know that. Wow, 96%, huh? Fascinating. But, what's a cucumber? I've never seen one, but I've read about them. He looks around nervously and lowers his voice. I know we're not supposed to actually study these books, but when I was transcribing a book on botany, I couldn't help but get sucked into it. The world of plants is simply captivating. Perhaps if during your travels you happen upon some botany information, you could bring it to me. I'd be most grateful. Of course, it'd have to be our secret. Sure, if I come across anything like that, I'd be sure to let you know. So, this is how you initiate one of these quests for this guy. Would you? I appreciate that. No problem. I have some other questions. So, the information he's looking for is going to be at the EPA. That's going to be a new location in this restoration mod. We haven't found it yet. Hopefully after we do some research on this computer up here, we can find out the location of that place. Tell me about your leader. The abbot is a good spiritual leader, but he's been a little cranky since we lost Brother Thomas to the beast. What kind of beast? I haven't seen it. Personally, there's nothing in the world that could get me to go down there and explore those caverns. But if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably just some overgrown rad scorpions. If you haven't seen it, then what makes you think it's a rad scorpion? Because I've heard sounds echoing from the caves. The sounds of snapping claws and skittering legs. Right. Alright, I am in need of some specific information. Such as? So, it seems like this guy can give us information about the Gek and Vault 13. Or at least he can point us in the direction of where to find that information. Do you have any info about a Gek? That computer near me should have the information you seek, but you need an access card to use it. We're very selective with who we give access to, but if you speak to the abbot, perhaps he'll grant you permission. Okay, thanks. So that computer he's talking about is this one up here. Let's ask about Vault 13. Where can I find Vault 13? I don't know anything about Vault 13, But there is a vault city down south. Maybe they have info you need. Goodbye. What does he have on him? He has nothing. What about this guy? Okay, so he has 11 gold on him. I think most of these people here in this monastery are pretty broke. They're all broke boys, so they're not going to have stuff on them. Let's see. I don't need to go in there yet. Let's go up these stairs. So the leader of this monastery is going to be somewhere up here. Oh, there he is. He's right here. Oh, they got a restroom here. Can I drink from the toilet? The sharpened edges around the seat makes this a very uncomfortable place to sit. I can only imagine. Looks like we can wash our hands. You look at a mirror. You look at yourself for a while. That may be the first time we've ever seen ourselves in the mirror. Alright, looks like over here is his bedroom. Oh, what's this? You see robes. What is this? So is this armor? Let me see. Oh, okay, so we can wear some robes. I'll go ahead and pick that up with me and take it with me. It weighs 10 pounds. Why would robes weigh 10 pounds? I don't think there's anything in that locker or in this chest here, so I'm just gonna look over that. So what we have down here? He's got a desk here with nothing on it. What about over here? There isn't much stuff here in this monastery. Okay, you see the abbot, the spiritual leader of the Abbey. Welcome to the Abbey, traveler. How can I help you? What can you tell me about your order? What do you want to know? What is the purpose of your order? Our holy mission is to read, copy, and take care of our sacred books of knowledge and other relics of the lost age. It is our hope that with this knowledge we are able to create memorabilia that might one day help humanity emerge from its self-imposed dark age. Any information that we come across is recorded, lest it be lost like so much was in the Great Flame Deluge. He's talking about the Great War. You must be quite knowledgeable, having read so much. I have indeed read much in my life, yet you might be disappointed at the limitations of my knowledge. You see, we record and preserve. We are forbidden to act upon the wisdom of these books. Therefore, our understanding of the text is quite limited. Wait, you're telling me that you just blindly transcribe these books without even trying to comprehend them? Then, what's the point? If you're not going to use the books to get better at something, as I've said, it's our job to preserve the knowledge, not to understand it. Before this knowledge can be returned to mankind, we must first prove to have risen above his tendency of mass genocide. That's the only way to ensure that history does not repeat itself. So it really just sounds like they're like the Brotherhood of Steel. They just don't fight. Well, I've got news for you. That day's never going to come, and while you're hoarding all this knowledge in your little mountain paradise here, people out in the wasteland are struggling every day to survive. In fact, my entire tribe is on the brink of destruction. The knowledge contained in these books could help cure diseases, improve crops, and greatly increase the chances of humanity's survival. To understand your frustration with our ways, but you must understand. Oh, he understands our frustration. But you must understand that this is the way things have always been for us. To alter things now, after so many years, that would be blasphemous against our faith. Still, I shall consider your words. I sense great wisdom in you, Wanderer. It is a pity I have met very few like you. Thanks, I'd like to know something else. What is the history behind the Abbey? After the Great War, the guiding hand of fate directed our ancestor to this old abbey in the mountains. Due to its remote location, the monastery survived the flame deluge mostly unscathed. As our ancestor explored the building, they discovered an extensive library of books. Not just religious texts, oh no. This library contained the gamut of written works, from literary classics to scientific encyclopedias. What happened then? They soon realized the true treasure trove of wisdom stored within those books, especially the scientific tomes. Here were the Chronicles of a Fallen Civilization, a Lost Age. There were a few who thought it might be best to destroy this knowledge, for fear that would once again guide humanity towards apocalypse. But it was eventually decided that they would instead dedicate themselves to ensuring the preservation of the books to be released when and if the world was ready for it. And so, utilizing a small printing press, they began making copies of the books and also transcribing them into the Abbey's computer to preserve them digitally, should the physical books ever be destroyed. Over the long years, others have come across the Abbey, and some have elected to stay and live out their lives in the tranquil quiet of our mountain home. Thanks for the story. Okay. So that's some of the backstory of the people here. So let's ask them about the Gek. That does sound familiar. Why yes, I recall Brother Thomas mentioning something about that recently. I'm sorry, but I don't recall exactly what he said. That's fine. Just point me to Brother Thomas and I'll go ask him. I'm afraid I won't be able to do that. You see, I'm under the impression that Brother Thomas is no longer among the living. But fortunately for you, he was one of our most reliable transcribers. I'm sure whatever articles he came across concerning the information you seek has been transcribed into our computers. Wait a second, you're under the impression that Brother Thomas is dead? Where I come from, death is a pretty clear-cut thing. So is he dead or isn't he? Brother Thomas has been missing for several days, ever since he went down to the caverns below the Abbey. He sighs wearily. You see, some of the Abbey's residents claim to have seen a huge beast lurking down there, and Brother Thomas was quite skeptical. He took it upon himself to dispel these rumors, yet, as it turns out, his disappearance has only further validated them. So no one else has even bothered to go down there and check on him. What if he's simply trapped down there somehow, and he's slowly starving to death? I suppose that's possible, but you must understand, we are a peaceful people. The thought of going up against one of those wasteland monsters is terrifying to us. We're simply not equipped for such confrontations. Well, I'm adventurous. I can take a look. You'd really do that? Perhaps while you're down there, you could look for a certain book. You see, it was last known to be in Brother Thomas's possession. And it's very important to us, as it was passed down by our by our founders. If you could retrieve that book, I would be most grateful. In fact, I'd grant you full access to our computers so you can look for whatever you desire. It's a deal. I'll be back soon. Thank you. Please let me know if you find the book. Okay, bye. I wonder who these founders are he's talking about. But yeah, we gotta go and find this this Brother Thomas. This guy's dead. He's in the caves, he's dead. So we're just doing a recovery mission. Okay, so this is a pretty nice looking area here. So this is the basement. This is where they make their hooch and cook their stuff. I'm surprised that not more of these people down here are like drunk. There's like nothing else to do here other than to drink some really strong alcohol. Yeah, I gotta go through here. Wait, hold on, what's this? So these are coffins. Is there anything on these shelves? Nope. Nothing here. Oh, there's a person here. There's so much work that must be done. Looks like they got a generator here for their power. It's probably hydroelectric or something. Then down here is the printing press, I guess. Well, it seems like they use this machine to transcribe stuff from these books. And there's some computers down here so they can upload it. And they have newspaper machines down here too. Honestly, I understand why they took this location out of the original game, because there isn't much here as far as like the main story. You just learn about the Gek and Vault 13. Well, you get a little bit of lore about Vault 13 and Vault Tech. Seems like this area was just mainly used to, as far as like I'm just trying to think of like what the devs were actually thinking. They're probably using this area to kind of like increase your character's level, like more experience. That's what I'm thinking. So we gotta go down this way, further into these caverns. There's going to be some rats here in this little area here, which means that I should probably, that takes action points to do. I should probably switch my weapon, because I'm not spending ammunition on killing these little rats. Let's go down here. These things barely do any damage to me. Go and punch this one. Let me see, is that all of them? Looks like it. And also this ladder. This ladder takes us to the street above us. So this is kind of like a quick way of going into the caverns. So what is further into this cavern system? Okay, it looks like we got some rad scorpions. So that guy was right. There are rad scorpions down here. And oh, look at that. There's some death claws. And there's a dead monk here. So it looks like Brother Thomas did get killed by death claws. Oh my gosh, there's a child down here. Looks like a child found his way down here and got eaten by death claws. I think there's another person around here. Alright, so these rad scorpions should be pretty easy to deal with. Luckily, there's only one death claw down here. Actually, I take that back. There's two death claws, but only one of them is strong. The other death claw is like a little baby death claw, and they're pretty easy to take out. Okay, let's punch this one. Let's run over here. I'm getting hit for a lot of damage. And let's see, I think I gotta get closer. Oh, I'm out of ammunition. So yeah, there is a dead person here. Wonder what he has on him. Okay, there we go. See what this guy has. And wow, he got cut in half. I assume by the death claws. I'll keep this knife on him. Oh, it's an Abbey doctor. So a doctor came down here. I do know there's a doctor upstairs. Maybe he might know something of this doctor here. All right, I'm gonna reload. And let's see. Okay, I'm gonna save in both of these slots. Is this our first Deathclaw we're about to fight? I think it is. Yeah, I think this is our first Deathclaw this run we're about to fight. And these things are very tough. They have 310 hit points. The small one has 170. They have very high defense. So really the only way of doing damage to these things is just to hit them in the eyes. Or to use like a laser weapon or something. Okay, so these are mean looking Deathclaws. I'm gonna run over here. They move very fast too. Look at this. Look how far, look at that distance. That thing moves so fast. Alright, so, uh-oh, I did not want to do that. So, you gotta punch this thing in the eyes. Oh boy, we might get killed. Actually, let's, I'm gonna hide behind Sulik. Oh my gosh. Alright, I might have to reload. Let's see. Eyes. I have 33% chance of hitting. I just need to get one hit on its eyes. And, well, it looks like I'm dead. Yep.
Rest in peace, chosen one.
Okay, so let's try that again. Trying to think. I do have more skill points. Okay. So how about I bring my unarmed skill up to 110, so I have a higher chance of hitting that death claw. We have 22 skill points left. So that's yeah, I think I'm okay with this. Okay, let's try this again. Probably should have healed first. In fact, let me just... Yeah, I definitely should have healed. Actually, maybe I can beat these death claws without taking too much damage again. When I first played through this area, I didn't take any damage from these death claws. So that's why I don't really want to be wasting stim packs on killing these things when they're so easy. There we go. So death claw was critically hit in the eyes for 24 hit points. So it should start running away. And it doesn't run away. Okay, let's go after the big one. I just got to get one hit on its eyes. Yep, it looks like I got to reload.
You have died.
How about I do this? How about I try healing up before I do that? Let's heal up. Let's use our first aid skill. Let's use that first aid kit. I didn't really heal that much. Only 2 hit points. Let's try it again. Take a little damage from the poison. I'm still damaged by the poison. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and use these healing powders. There we go. Alright, let's go and run back up here. Rampy Bone be... Not sure what Sulik said there. So yeah, I just gotta... Oh yeah, I gotta... Gotta increase my unarmed skill again. There we go. Now, okay. So the Deathclaw was critically hit in the eyes for 75 hit points, resulting in massive damage to the Deathclaw's eyes. So now, it should start running away. Basically, that's how you fight these things. Let's go ahead and punch it again. Uh-oh. Let's save here. So now the bigger Deathclaw should be aggroed. They get so much action points. So I just gotta get lucky with this one punch here. And that was not a critical hit. There we go, we got a critical hit there. Now this Deathclaw should be running away. Well, it's supposed to be running away. God damn. I did 80 hit points of damage to its eyes. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I hit it in the eyes for 80 hit points. It should be blind by now. Here we go. Let's try it again. We be crushing you. There we go, another 80. 85. So, yeah. So I think we're good. It's not fighting back anymore. Probably because we got it blocked in. How's it still... Okay.
You have died. Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and return it to your village has failed.
Okay, so let me try that again. What's up, Legendaria? You have to cripple it for it to run away. So I know I have to do that. So I know crippling things, typically it runs away whenever I cripple it. For whatever reason, I'm doing like 80 hit points of damage 3 times in a row. And it still doesn't want to run away. Whatever reason. So let's try to cripple it again. Did I? Nope. My unarmed skill is 110. So I played this off screen. And this fight was incredibly easy. I keep missing. Let's try that again. Okay, so I got it in the eyes, but it's still... There we go. Got a crit on its eyes. There we go, now it's running away. I got 3 crits on its eyes last time. It didn't want to run away. let's go and kill it now. I think the other Deathclaw got killed. Let's see. This it? Yep. They don't have anything on them, so they're just mainly here for experience. Okay, so we should be good now. Healing powder lowers your perception, which lowers your hit chance. Not if you're unarmed. If you're unarmed, it doesn't lower your hit chance. Perception only affects your ranged hit chance. Okay. There we go. Another hit. Alright, so I killed the Deathclaw. Got 500 experience for doing that. Now let's get out of here. Pick up this book. That fight was too hard for no reason. So this is the dead monk. He has his book on him. Ode to the Flame Deluge. I wonder what this book is. A novel set after a devastating nuclear war. The book excerpt describes how a violent backlash against the culture of advanced knowledge and technology had led to the development of nuclear weapons took place shortly after this war. Anyone of learning, and eventually anyone who could even read, was likely to be killed. Well then, let's go and take this back to the abbot. Alright. I think I'm out of ammo for my power fist. Yes, I am. Well, but I just gotta pick up some more. I think that's going to be our only fight for the rest of the episode. Let's go back upstairs and talk to the abbot. For whatever reason, my companions keep locking me in on the second floor. Alright. Hello, my friend. I've killed your beast, and I've got your book. Excellent, let me have it. Here you go. He takes the book from you and caresses its cover as if to soothe it. You have done us a great service. You now have full access to our computers in the library. Tell Brother Paul I grant you permission to access our files. Thank you. Alright, and we get 200 experience points for doing that. Also, this guy gives us another quest, so I'm going to pick that up too. Let's see. It might have fought back because it was cornered. You know, sometimes they do that. Maybe, yeah, I've noticed that in my previous playthrough. Sometimes the enemies will, like, fight back when they really shouldn't. Do you need any help here at the monastery? Actually, yes. Our main water pump has been acting up for some time. Now it finally seems to have broken down completely. If you know anything about machinery, do you think you could take a look and see if something could be done? There are a few merchants already working on it. I fear that little progress has been made though. I'm happy to help. I'll report back on the progress. So we gotta fix this water pump. It's pretty easy. Pretty easy quest to do. I will need to pick up a super repair kit from Vic. So this quest requires either a super repair kit or I think another tool. Either it's going to be a wrench or a plier to do this repair job. Let's go downstairs and check out this pump. So even though my repair skill is pretty low, it's at 21%, I can still do this quest. Let's go and talk to this merchant. So he's working on this water pump. Wipes the sweat from his forehead. Yeah, you need something? The abbot said you might need some assistance. What seems to be the trouble? The main water pump for the Abbey is busted. The damn thing was breathing its last the past few days, and now it's finally gone out. Well, I'm not that great with machines, but perhaps I can see if something can be done. Sure, no one's stopping you. Who are these other guys? Talk to the boss if you need something. This is taking longer than I thought. Alright, let's take a look at it. What is wrong with it? You open the machine and look inside. You see a lot of rusty gears and motors. One of the motors has a crack in it. Call it a day. That's good enough. Couldn't fix it. Investigate more. Upon closer inspection, you see that the crack is not the cause of the trouble, but rather the connection for where the wires go. The connectors seem to have burned out over the years of use. It's going to take a whole new motor, as well as a new set of wires to get this machine working again. Okay. It just needs a new motor. Oh, it's you again. Any luck? Actually, yes, I looked inside and it seems the motor is completely busted. The connections are shot, so we're going to have to get our hands on a new motor, as well as some wires to reconnect everything since the old wires are fried. The connectors are shot on the main motor. Well, I got some wires here with me that will work, but not that specific motor. I'm sure Vault City has the part though. Go there and speak with Harry in the main courtyard. Tell him Dave sent you. Damn motor is expensive, but he should give you a good deal. I'll head there now, be back soon. It looks like perception doesn't affect melee or unarmed. Could have sworn it did because I stopped using healing powders because of it. I mostly play with guns. Yeah, I thought that too, until I read what perception does, and then, oh, that doesn't really affect unarmed skill. Okay, so we gotta go to Vault City, and, find this motor. Such a shame that they cut this location. Let's go and save. Alright. So it's December 16th. Maybe I'm gonna go over to Vault Village and see if I can get that other quest now. Alright, so it looks like Vault Village still seems the same. So Vault Village is supposed to expand pretty soon. Okay, so not enough time has passed yet, so I guess gotta wait a couple more weeks. So we gotta go to the courtyard. City of Tight Asses. Nice to see you, citizen. I'm looking forward to seeing you play through one quest in particular towards the end of the game. Even I found it difficult, and I was using a Bozar with sniper with a squad of 5 and power armor. What quest is that? Is that a new quest to the mod? I think I end up having to use chems in order to beat it. I remember there was one quest, the original game, that I couldn't beat because the guy was too strong. It was at the I think it was the Mariposa military base. There was a super mutant who just kept spawning death claws and stuff. I couldn't beat him. Hello there, what can I do for you? Dave sent me. We're trying to fix a broken water pump, and he said you'd have a replacement motor. Yeah, it's the one that leads you to the EPA. Oh. Okay, so I haven't seen that one. Working with Dave, eh? Yeah, I know the fella. I see he's got a knack for getting others to do his legwork. Lazy bastard. He chuckles. Anyway, I think I got what you're looking for, but let me just go back and check. There he goes into the back room where you hear boxes being shuffled and moved around. Returns a minute later. Yep, got it right here. $500 and she's all yours. Sure, here's the money. Let's go ahead and save. So we haven't found the EPA yet. I'm not sure where you learned the location of the EPA. I'd imagine probably somewhere we haven't been yet. Let's see. I guess I could sell some stuff to this guy. Let me go ahead and sell some stuff to Harry. Or Henry, whatever his name is. Oh, what was his name? Okay, what? It doesn't tell me his name. How much does this sell for? 105 robes. 395. Let's go ahead and sell that. Wonder if he has any stim packs on him. Nope. Okay, he doesn't have any. That's a good trade. So we have a lot more money now. $4,600. Let's make our way back to the Abbey. There are 3 ways: random encounter, the quest I was talking about, which is near San Francisco, and Myron. Okay, so we're about to pick up Myron pretty soon. So I'll just go that route. Someone wanted me to add him as a companion. Probably just going to have him follow me around for a couple episodes. Okay. So now we just got to go over here and tell him we got the motor. We have the motor. Any luck on that part? This machine won't fix itself. Yep, I got the part right here. Excellent. Want me to install the damn thing, or do you want to yourself? I think I can handle it. Step aside. So you get more experience if you install the motor by yourself. Let's go ahead and install it. You are going to need more than just your hands to fix this machine. Perhaps some tools would help with installing this part. So let's use a super repair kit. And you gain 800 experience points. You should notify the head monk that the water pump is now fixed. And like that, it is fixed. The fan is up here spinning. Let's go and tell him the good news. I fixed your broken water pump. That is great news, indeed. That water pump has been acting up for quite some time. Those merchants said they could take care of it, but they didn't seem to be making much progress. It's a good thing you came along. Thank you. Again. I'm glad to be of assistance. So you can ask for money. I don't think you get much money. I think you just get like 100 gold or something. So, I mean, 100 gold is nothing to me, so I might as well just get more karma. I'm glad to be of assistance. Take care. 2 karma. That's all you get. So now we're done talking to the abbot. Let's go and let's see. Let's go and talk to Samuel. So Samuel is going to be actually yeah, let's go and talk to Samuel. Samuel is going to be the grave digger in the cemetery. What time is it? It's 6:49. So he should be around there in the cemetery. There he is. Let's go and talk to him. Apparently he's likes to imbibe in some alcohol every now and then. Why, hello there. My name's Samuel. What brings you here? I'm just looking around. Do you tend to this graveyard? Yes, I tend to these here graves. Nobody else wants to do it, so old Sammy's got the job. It's not as bad as one might think. It's got its perks, if you know what I mean. He grins sloppily and wiggles his bushy eyebrows at you. Okay, no, I don't know what you mean, but I'm morbidly curious. Why, I get to be outdoors, and no one's around to tell old Sammy when he's had enough. I know when I've had enough. When there's none left, he cackles, which quickly turns into a hideous cough. After coughing up a lung or two, he smiles at you. Oh, of course, that's what you meant. Sigh of relief. Let me ask you something else, though. What do you do? What do you want to know? Okay, So we can help him out with something. Anything I can help you with. Let me think a minute. Yeah, I might got something if you're up to it. Sure, Sam. What do you need? Well, the past couple of days, I've noticed some of these graves are being dug up. Now, whoever's doing this don't appear to be getting that far, but it's a hiccup, a pain for me to fill that back up. Well, did you try and figure out who's been doing this? Sure, I tried. One night I stayed around till midnight or so and no one showed up. I must have fallen asleep soon afterwards. Too much drinking, I suppose. He grins, pulls out his flask and takes a hefty swig. So what do you say? Want to help out? Alright, I'll see what I can do. Do you know anything else that might help me? Well, now that you mentioned it, I do remember Mr. Peterson saying something about hearing some noises coming from his field. You might know something about this. He and that pretty little wife of his live right over there. He points to the building south of the graveyard. I'll see what I can do. So we gotta go and talk to this farmer over here. I believe his name's Mr. Peterson. Hello, friend. Haven't seen you around here before. First time to the Abbey? Yeah, what can you tell me about this place? Actually, let's go and ask him about his... Yeah, let's ask about the graves. Brother Samuel said you might know something about who is disturbing the graves. He said you heard some noises coming from your crops. Brother Samuel sent you here. What's that drunkard up to now? Tending to the graves as usual, I suppose. So about what you heard? John sits down in his chair and pours himself a shot of whiskey. It all began a couple of days ago. My wife and I were preparing for bed when we heard some rustling out in the field. I grabbed my lantern and rushed outside to see if I could find the source of this noise. As soon as I made it to the fields, though, the noise had stopped. Go on. Well, the next night, we didn't hear a thing, but the night after that, we heard rustling coming from the field again. This time, I crept to the window and looked out rather than rushing outside. Peering into the darkness, I saw a dim light, like from an old lantern or something, moving among the crops. After a couple minutes, the light moved toward the cemetery. Go on. I wanted to go out and confront whoever or whatever it was, but the wife convinced me to stay inside and check on things in the morning. So the next morning, I see some of my crops had been eaten, and there's fresh footprints all around. Now, I don't mind feeding the poor, but I don't take kindly to thieves. After that, I asked Brother Samuel if anything had happened in the graveyard. That's when he told me someone had begun digging up some of the graves. Apparently, whoever's doing this isn't strong enough to dig in one night. I guess it's an old beggar, hoping to dig up some treasure. If you ever find out who's doing this, please tell him to stop by. There's no need for thievery here in the Abbey, and I'd be willing to help this person in any way I can. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Okay, I'll try and catch this individual. Maybe I'll wait around midnight and see if I can find anything out. Well, thanks for the information. Take care. Okay, so we just gotta wait until midnight. Some dude is supposed to pop out and start hanging around the graveyard. So let's wait until midnight. It looks like everybody... It seems like at nighttime, the NPCs just kind of move to a location. They don't really talk to you. So Samuel goes over here at night. I've been... long day. Come back in the morning. So he doesn't really want to talk to us. Does this guy want to talk? Okay, I'll talk to him later. Hold on. Oh, he only talked to me. Okay, I gotta reload that. Luckily I saved. So... that guy I talked to, he gives us a quest. Apparently he only gives you the quest once. Okay, so around here, there should be an old guy walking up. Where is he? Oh, this area is pretty big. Okay, maybe I gotta wait a while. Maybe leave the map first. Oh, there he is. So here's the guy in question. The old man jolts with surprise when he sees you approach. Look, I really must be going. Now you hold on a minute. You grab the man by the arm as he begins to walk away. Who are you, and what are you doing here at this hour? What? Why, the man's name is Tom. And can an old man enjoy a nightly stroll anymore without getting asked a bunch of questions? Not when he's slinking around like a thief and carrying a shovel. Let's try to be nice to this guy. Alright, fine. But why are you carrying a shovel? You mean this old thing? He glances down at the rusty shovel in his hands. Well, you never know when you might find something that needs digging up. Always be prepared, I say. Find something, eh? You mean like something in a grave? Tom's eyes widen. I'm not quite sure what you, mean. Tom, you're in a graveyard. You've got mud all over you, and it's past midnight. Why, even Tor could draw a conclusion from this. It's time to start giving me some answers. Tom, why are you digging up these graves? So, I guess he's referencing Tor from Klamath. Tor wasn't really that dumb. I don't remember him being that dumb. He puts down the shovel and sighs. Alright, I'll tell you. My body ain't what it used to be. I've got no job and no real means to get food. I know grave digging ain't something that folks smile upon, but it's been a way for me to bring in some money. I'm just trying to survive. I don't mean no harm. Let's see. Which option should I choose? I guess the first one. I've heard you've also been stealing crops from the farmer here. The old man fidgets uncomfortably. I couldn't help it. I was just so hungry and the food looked so good. Please, I don't mean any trouble. Look, I'll just go away and you won't see me here again, I promise. Wait, no need for any of that. The Petersons own the farm here and they're extremely nice people. Mr. Peterson even offered to talk with whomever was taking his crops. and come to a reasonable agreement. Go talk with him. I'm sure he can help you out somehow. The old man's eyes light up. That doesn't sound like a bad idea at all. Hey, thanks. Maybe this world ain't as cruel as I thought it was. You take care then, Tom. I'll check with you later and see how things are going. And somehow we got 1,000 experience just for doing that. So that quest didn't really require any skill checks, so I'm kind of confused as to why you would get so much experience. Okay, so we get another perk this level. So we're at level 12. Let's see what perk do I want to choose. Okay, so I think I'm gonna choose Living Anatomy. So let's read this. You have a better understanding of living creatures and their strengths and weaknesses. You get a one-time bonus of 10% to Doctor, and you do plus 5 damage per attack to living creatures. So this is pretty good. I could also take more criticals, which might help my build a little bit more. You are more likely to cause critical hits in combat if you have this perk. Each level of more criticals gets you an additional plus 5% chance to cause a critical hit. Honestly, that doesn't seem that good. You just get 5%. That's all you get. With the Living Anatomy, you get a one-time bonus of 10% to Doctor, and plus, yeah, this one's better. Let's go with this one. Alright, I'm going to save my skill points. Alright, so he's going to go over here and talk to Mr. Peterson. Let's go and save. While he does that, actually, I can't do any quests right now because I gotta pass time. Alright, I'm gonna skip time until morning. And he's still walking to Mr. Peterson. I can't talk to him. Okay, while he does that, I am going to do another quest. I'm going to tell... So I'm going to talk to Brother Samuel. Alright, let's see. I took care of the grave digging situation. You shouldn't have any more problems out here. Well, that's good news. Glad I won't be falling into any more open graves. Thanks for the help. Well, take care then. Let's go and talk to him again. So, we have another quest with this guy. Do you know a Father Tully? Father Tully, you say? He appears to be racking his brain trying to remember. Yeah, I remember Tully. How's that fellow doing anyway? I haven't seen him since he was kicked out of here a long time ago. Long time ago. He grins drunkenly as he reflects. Boy, he was a hoot. Him and me together. What a combo. He lives in New Reno now, preaching the good word. Or something like that. You know, you two seem a lot alike. New Reno, huh? He leans back on his shovel, pulls out a small flask, and takes a big swig. I remember him saying he'd be heading that way. I'm glad he made it there safely. I always liked that fella, a real hoot. If you see him again, tell him old Sammy is still alive and kicking. do that. Take care, Sam. So we just got to go back to New Reno and tell Father Tully that Sammy is alive and well. And also when we go there, we got to bring him some alcohol from this Abbey. Alright, so I think this guy is done. I think we can talk to him now. There we go. Hey there. Wow, you were right. That Mr. Peterson is one kindly fella. He forgave me for what I did and even offered me a job helping out in the field. He says once I pay off the food I've taken, then I'll start making a weekly salary. Thanks again for your trouble. You're welcome, Tom. You take care of yourself now. Alright, oh, wait a second. I want to give you something for helping an old fella like me out. I found this lighter on some lad I dug up a couple weeks ago. I have no use for it, and hopefully, you might. Thanks, Tom. I'm sure this'll come in handy. See you around. The old man nods and goes back to what he was doing. We got a lighter now. A silver butane lighter, in good condition. So that's the easiest way to get a lighter, because we need a lighter for another quest. I believe we gotta come down, let's see. Yeah, we gotta go down into the basement here and talk to a guy and give him a lighter. And he'll give us some alcohol from the monastery. This is the wrong way. Alright, so one of these guys, you see Hank. Did someone bring me a lighter? Oh, we found him. Hey buddy, do you have a lighter on you? Yep. Hand your lighter to him. This is perfect, thanks. Out of curiosity, what exactly are you doing here? We brew our own alcohol here at the monastery. Some of the most powerful stuff you'll taste in the waste. Mind if I try some? Sure, since you brought me a lighter, here's one on the house. Hold on to it. And we got a bottle of wine. A fresh bottle of Abbey's finest wine. It weighs 1 pound. So we gotta give that to Father Tully. I think we get a bunch of experience if we do that. Alright, so on to the next quest. Move out of the way, Vic. I gotta talk to this person up here. You see a stout nun. Let's go and talk to her. Greetings. Hi, what is your name? My name is Elaine. I see. A few more questions. What can you tell me about the Abbey? If you want to know about our order, talk to the abbot. You can find him in his quarters on the 3rd floor. So that's all she says. Until we try to leave. Hey, before you go, perhaps you could do me a favor. I'm supposed to bring this machine part to Max in the basement copy room, but you see, my left knee has been acting up lately, and it's a real pain for me to go up and down all those stairs. Would it trouble you too much to bring him this part for me? Sure. Thanks, here's the part. The copy room is in the basement. Just use the stairs directly behind Brother Matthew in the chapel area. Not a problem. Come on, move out of the way, Cassidy. So, let's see. What is this thing? Small piece of machinery. It's a mechanical component for a machine. If a machine is missing one of these, then it's a safe bet it isn't working properly. So, looks like some nondescript machine part. Okay, so we gotta go down the basement this way. There's a secret passage. What is back here? What's in this room? Oh, it's a restroom. Well, anyways, this is the guy we gotta talk to. You see, Max. Hello, what can I do for you? I have something from Elaine. Let me guess. It's that service part I requested, right? Yes, here it is. He takes the part from your hands. Finally, we can fix this praying machine. Thanks. Take this survival manual for your trouble. Thanks. We can ask about this place. What is this place? This is our praying works. We copy our books here. Okay, thanks for the info. Yeah, so they got a printing press here. Do these people say anything? They do, but nothing important. What is this? Army Technical Manual. Never seen this. An old technical manual designed for the United States Army Corps of Engineers. Let me save this. This is a new item. I've never seen this one. I'm going to use it and see if it does anything. It does nothing. Okay. What does this person say? Greetings. What's over here? More robes. We can sell these, I guess. These are 10 pounds, so I gotta be careful with how many I get. I still haven't encountered that random encounter, or rather special encounter, where you get that bridge keeper robes. I should be seeing more special encounters though, since my outdoorsman skill is so high. What's over here? Workbench. Nothing. Ooh, okay, so we got a big book of science here. Well, I will take that. And I am blocked back here. Okay, I'm still blocked. There we go. I'm gonna go upstairs real quick. There's one more guy up there I didn't talk to. Let's see what he says. What does this guy say? Brother John. Hi there, youngster. Who are you? My name's John. I'm one of the oldest monks here. So, what's your job? Well, I used to work on a farm, but it was bad for my heart. You have heart problems? Yeah, I have a bad heart. If I still had my heart pills, it would ease my life a lot more. It is very difficult to find medicine for that problem in today's world, you know. Sorry to hear about that. I think we can give this guy some heart pills from the NCR. Okay. So we might come back here and help him out with that. Let's see. I forgot to talk to this guy. The abbot gave me permission to access the computers here. Ah, yes, I heard about what you did. Thanks for taking care of that situation. Here is the access key. He hands you the key. Enjoy. Thanks. So we can learn. I think this whole area kind of revolved around looking and researching stuff about Vault 13 and what a GEC is. You will insert the access card into the slot. Beep, access card accepted, loading. Wind blows, 2075, done. Alright, what's up, Teen Doe? What's up on Twitch? A lot of monastery books are from Fallout 1. I think X is to make them clear the path. I didn't even know you could like move NPCs in the first game. Apparently you can. Let's see. Input command. Let's see what we got here. Scan files. You find some files containing the keywords Gek and Vault. So, to actually read the stuff on this computer, your science skill needs to be, I believe, like 75%. Or else you're not going to be able to read the stuff on this computer. So browse files pertaining to Gek. Your eyes widen and your heart quickens as you discover what appears to be an old advertisement for a Garden of Eden creation kit. The ad depicts a grinning cartoon guy in a vault suit holding up a large case that says Survival Kit. It's almost as if the smiling bastard is taunting you. According to the ad, the kit includes a base replicator unit which replicates food and basic items needed for building your new world. A holodisk reader with library, which includes selections from the Library of Congress, complete set of encyclopedias, and other life-saving information, all contained on 460 handy holodisk. And it even contains a miniature pen. That is just so random. A miniature pen flashlight. Surely this miracle device is exactly what you need to save your dying village. As you read over more articles, you learn that the Gek was developed by Future Tech, a division of Vault Tech, and that it was standard issue in all Vault Tech vaults. It was meant to be used upon exiting a vault to help re-establish life in the harsh environment of a world devastated by nuclear war. Upon further reading, you discovered the Gek isn't quite the miracle device the ad made it out to be. The base replicator is actually nothing more than a fertilizer system containing food seeds, soil supplements, and chemicals specifically engineered to turn arid wasteland into fertile soil. Its claim that it can build basic items actually alludes to new codes it provides for the vault's machines, allowing them to create new items from the dispensers. The Gek also contains schematics for basic force fields and the construction of sandcrete walls and buildings. So wait, some of this stuff Arroyo can't even use because they don't have a vault near them. It seems the Gek itself is meant to be disassembled over the course of its use. You read an example of how its cold fusion power source is intended to be used for main city power production. The Gek even contains instructions on disassembling sections of the vault to create homes and defensive structures for the new community. As you finish reading over the files, you decide that even though it's not the magical device the elders seem to think it is, finding a Gek is still your best option if you hope to save your tribe. Well, at least some portions of the Gek, they can use it in Arroyo, it seems like. So let's browse the files pertaining to Vault. You browse over the files, which contain mostly government propaganda for Amazing Life in the Vault. Okay, so government propaganda for how Amazing Life in the Vaults would be. You learn that in the mid-21st century, the US government commissioned Vault Tech to construct 122 vaults across the United States. These vaults were meant to serve as shelters for up to 1,000 United States citizens in the event of a nuclear holocaust within the safe confines of the underground vaults. The vault dwellers could live out a luxurious existence as they await the signal informing them that the surface world is once again inhabitable. You continue browsing the files, but the only mention you could find of Vault 13 simply states that it's locked in California, which doesn't help you much. Well, we already kind of know that Vault 13 is going to be in California, or New California rather. We can play rock, paper, scissors against the computer. I don't think you get anything if you win. Add information. I believe we use this option for another quest. And then we can read help or about files. We can use that for another quest. If we go and into this option down here, that will make all the monks in this area mad. If you can't read Monastery Book, then just throw it away. It's useless here. The Restoration Project adds some hotkeys to the game. If you are blocked by your teammates, there's a hotkey to make everyone move from you. There's also another hotkey to make them move closer. Wonder if I can... Where are these hotkeys at? I don't see any hotkeys here. But yeah, what I've been doing, I've just been clicking on my companions and just manually moving them. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, I've just been using this. And that seems to work. But I have to look up what that hotkey is. I've been using a lot more hotkeys for this run. A lot less clicking. Okay, so where were we? As far as the quest... let's see. What other quests do I have to do here? Okay, so I have one more quest I can do here. I gotta talk to this guy over here. And after we get done talking to this guy, we'll go over to New Reno, and then I'll call it there for this stream. Alright. The young man quickly pockets a deck of tragic cards as you approach. What do you want? I want to know why you just hid that card from me. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any cards. Don't lie to me. I saw you put it away in your pocket. I just wanted to know why. Look, don't tell anyone, alright? We're not supposed to use pre-war relics, just worship them. But these tragic cards are so damn cool. He seems to get lost in another world as he gazes lovingly at the deck. After a moment, he looks up at you. Oh, sorry. I'm Brother Jason, by the way. I don't suppose you play Tragic. I've tried it, but it's not for me. It doesn't matter. We wouldn't be able to play it anyway. It's too risky. I don't want these taken away from me. That's what I hate about this place. We're sitting on a damn gold mine of awesome things from before the war, but we're forbidding ourselves from indulging in it. It doesn't make any sense. It's fucking moronic. Okay. If you don't agree with the ideals of your order, then why are you a monk? You think I chose to be a monk? I was born into this shitty lifestyle. I just wish the others would wake up and see how stupid it is not to take advantage of all this sweet stuff we collected. But no, they're perfectly content to worship and catalog the relics, but never actually do anything useful with them. Like I said, it's fucking moronic. If you think it's so stupid, then why don't you do something to try to change things? About as moronic as me sitting here listening to you bitch about your life. Bye. Got a point. That does sound pretty stupid. So we gotta tell this guy to leave. Let's go with the third option. Actually, I do have an idea how to change things. Maybe you could help me out. You see, the monks here have spent years transcribing pre-war information into our computer database. If someone were to accidentally format the database, they lose all that work. I think something like that might shock them back to their senses. You might finally give up this stupid way of life. So what do you say? So I think we gotta go with this option. If you hate it here, why don't you just leave? Try X. Okay, I'll try X and see if that works. Are you crazy? I've never been out in the waste, but I've got a pretty damn good idea as to what it's like. I'd be lucky to make it 50 yards before a rad scorpion shoved a foot-long stinger up my ass. Or even worse, I get captured and tortured by a gang of maniac raiders. Or I'd be eaten alive by cannibalistic tribals. Whatever. I just know that if I left here, I'd be fucked. So no, I'm stuck here. Hey, it's not that bad out there. Actually, you're right. You probably wouldn't even make it to Gecko. At least not without help. But what if I say I'd escort you to Gecko? That's the ghouls' town. Thanks, but no thanks. Hey, the ghouls there they're actually really friendly. Besides, I know one in particular that loves a good game of Tragic. No shit. Another Tragic player. That kind of changes things. I wonder if he'd have a Black Dahlia to trade. Alright, I'll go if you'll escort me. Alright, let's go. Let me see if X does it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, X does work. I didn't know that. Hey, thanks for the tip, Tindo, too. They just spread out. Okay, let's go and talk to this bespectacled young man who is also a monk. Upon arriving in Gecko, you introduce the young monk to Woos. They quickly hit it off and begin comparing their Tragic card decks. You're about to leave when Brother Jason pulls himself away from Tragic long enough to have a word with you. Holy shit, Woos does have a Black Dahlia. That alone has made this trip worthwhile. Sure, the ghouls are ugly as hell, but I found if I take off my glasses, then they're kind of tolerable. Anyway, thanks a lot for bringing me here. Here, I borrowed this from the Abbey's memorabilia. Amazingly, it's one of the few tech relics that still works. He hands you a stealth boy. See ya. I'm just happy I won't have to hear you bitch anymore. Let's go with this one. Alright, so we got 800 experience points for doing that. And it seems like Jason is pretty happy here. Alright, so is my car down here? Yes, it is. Alright, let's go ahead and put some of this stuff in the trunk. Let's see. So we got our first stealth. Actually, let's take a look at the stealth boy. So we don't really get these very often in these runs. Stealth boy. Arabico stealth boy. 3001 personal stealth device generates a modulating field that transmits the reflected light from one side of an object to another. It weighs 3 pounds. So basically, this just turns you invisible for a short time. Let's put that away. Put these robes away. Army technical manual. Wonder how much that sells for. Put that away. We don't need our super repair kit anymore. I'm going to use this big book of science. H to holster your party's weapon. Oh, wow. That's so cool. And R to move everyone closer. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at that. So cool. Man, I'm going to be using this now. How do I take out my weapons? Is it G? What did... Okay, well, anyway. I guess they'll take out their weapons when they get into a fight. Alright, let's save. So... let's see. Let's use this book. Now, our science skill is a lot... Actually, I don't even think that increased our science... Okay, yeah, it did. Our science skill was at 75, now it's at 77. Alright, so we're good there. Now we just gotta go to New Reno. Let's go there. Hopefully I don't get killed by anything while making my way there. You gotta deliver this alcohol to Father Tully. T or G to make them loot the bodies after a fight. I don't remember. Let me see. T or G. Okay, so Stolik ran and did something. I'm not sure what he did.
What you be needin'?
I think it's G to loot. What did he take? He didn't take anything. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw some of this stuff into the trunk. Put this antidote. Put this in there. Cat paws. And I'll keep that crowbar on him. This. I'll keep the boots. And the key cards. Okay. We cannot get there. That's because Stolik is in the way. Alright, there we go. Let's put this in the trunk. So maybe next episode, I will go and pick up Myron so I can start making these stim packs. Oh yeah, I need to pick up some ammunition. before I forget. There we go. For my power fist. Okay, and let's go and finish this quest for Father Tully. And luckily, he's not drunk. Well, he's not passed out. There's no bodies around. But that's weird, because Solix still... When I pressed G, Solix still, like, ran to the car for some reason. And T to make your teammates loot bodies after a fight, so it's T to loot. G to make you pick up things from the ground. Useful if you can't reach it. Oh. So I guess he was trying to pick up something under the ground or something? Not sure what Sulk was doing. Okay, I got a bottle... Actually, I spoke with Brother Samuel. He's apparently still drinking himself away. Good old Sam. That's good to hear. I suppose someday I should try getting out there again. Also, I got a bottle of Abbey's famous booze that you wanted. You do? It's been so long since I had some. Would you be willing to part with it? Sure, here you go. And Father totally grabs the bottle from your hand and takes a big swig. Oh yeah, just like I remember it. He takes several more swigs, waves weakly at you, and stumbles away to the back room. You hear groaning, followed by it. Alright, well, I feel like that's a good point to stop the stream. So Father Tully has passed out. Alright, so yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a great week. I might be back tomorrow to play more Fallout 2 Restoration Project. Yeah. We are progressing through the game. Anyways, bye-bye.